What if we told you that we've unknowingly rewired childhood in a way that's making our kids sick? Not physically, but mentally, emotionally, and socially. Jonathan Haidt's The Anxious Generation offers a bold, data-driven, and deeply human explanation for why anxiety, depression, and self-harm have skyrocketed among teens and what we can do to stop it. In the next 10 minutes, we'll explore how smartphones, social media, and the collapse of real-world childhood experiences have created a silent epidemic, and most importantly, how to reverse it. Key point number 1, the mental health collapse. Between 2010 and 2015, a quiet crisis began unfolding. Teen suicide rates climbed. Hospital admissions for self-harm doubled. Anxiety and depression spiked not by a few points, but by double digits. The timing wasn't random. Around 2012, most teens gained access to smartphones and social media. Childhood suddenly moved from the playground to the screen. And for many teens, especially girls, the consequences have been devastating. Haidt shows that this mental health crisis is real, recent, and global, seen especially in countries like the US, UK, Canada, and Australia. These trends didn't emerge slowly over decades. They exploded in just a few years. And that speed tells us something. This is not genetic. It's not just better awareness. Something in the environment changed. Key point number 2, what changed? The Great Rewiring. Haidt calls this shift the Great Rewiring of childhood. From roughly 1980 to 2010, kids still had some version of a play-based, physically active, socially connected childhood. But between 2010 and 2015, childhood became digital and individual. Smartphones replaced bikes. Text bubbles replaced face-to-face conversations. Instead of walking to school, playing unsupervised, or getting into mischief with friends, kids began spending their time indoors, scrolling through feeds. This shift wasn't gradual. It was sudden. By 2015, most middle schoolers had smartphones, and social media had moved from novelty to necessity. As a result, kids lost free play, risk-taking, physical activity, sleep, face-to-face connection. And in return, they gained screen addiction, cyberbullying, overstimulation, social comparison, digital dependency. Key point number 3, girls versus boys, why the impact isn't equal. One of the most compelling parts of Haidt's argument is that this crisis doesn't affect everyone the same way. Girls are getting hit harder. Why? Because girls tend to experience relational aggression, bullying through exclusion, gossip, and shame. And platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat are built around those dynamics. With endless comparisons, filtered perfection, and peer feedback 24/7, girls are under constant pressure to look perfect, act perfect, and be accepted. The psychological toll is immense. Boys, on the other hand, often escape into gaming. While problematic in excess, gaming offers structure, strategy, and social bonding, which, for many boys, is less damaging than algorithm-driven social media. The result? Girls internalize their pain, anxiety, depression, self-harm. Boys may externalize through withdrawal or risky behavior. But both are suffering. Key point number 4, for harmful forces. Haidt identifies 4 major factors that are driving this epidemic. Number 1, social media. Addictive, algorithmic, and comparison-driven. Encourages shallow validation, cyberbullying, and 24/7 anxiety. Number 2, smartphones. Always within reach. Disrupt sleep, attention spans, and in-person interaction. Number 3, school pressure. increased academic and social stress, less room for play, rest, or emotional development. Number 4, loss of free play. Kids no longer roam, explore, or engage in unstructured social learning. Instead, they are constantly monitored or isolated with screens. Each of these on their own is damaging. Combined, they've created an environment that's hostile to healthy development. Key point number 5, why resilience is built through play. One of the most important ideas in the book is this: children build resilience not through protection, but through experience. Free play teaches risk assessment, conflict resolution, social negotiation, problem solving. When kids climb trees, fall down, and get back up, they learn courage. When they walk to a friend's house alone, they learn independence. When they argue and make up, they learn emotional intelligence. In a phone-based childhood, those micro-lessons are lost. Instead of facing stress and learning how to manage it, kids are flooded with digital stressors they can't escape. No wonder anxiety is so high. Haidt reminds us, resilience is built on trial and error, not perfect protection. Key point number 6, what can be done? For solutions. Haidt offers 4 clear, powerful guidelines for families and communities. Number 1, no smartphones before high school. Delay the dopamine. Kids don't need social media at 11. A basic phone is enough for safety. Number 2, no social media before age 16. The brain is still developing. Social media before this age can rewire self-worth and hijack attention. Number 3, more free play and AMP, independence. Let kids walk, bike, explore. Don't over-supervise every moment. Trust them to handle challenges. Number 4, phone-free schools. Phones kill attention, focus, and connection. Classrooms should be sacred spaces for human interaction and learning. Are these hard changes? Yes. Are they necessary? Absolutely. It starts with parents. It grows with communities. And it's enforced with policy. And lastly, key point number 7, changing culture, not just devices. This is about more than just taking phones away. It's about changing the culture of childhood. That means rebuilding public trust so parents feel safe letting kids roam. Creating parks and programs that foster connection. Resisting the pull of overscheduling and hyper-competition. Haidt's vision is simple. A generation that plays more, sleeps more, moves more, and scrolls less. And with that shift, we begin to reverse the damage. The anxious generation is more than a warning. It's a blueprint for recovery. Haidt brings together science, storytelling, and practical steps to paint a clear picture of what went wrong and what can be made right. This book is essential for parents navigating digital parenting, teachers overwhelmed by student mental health, policymakers looking for root causes, and anyone who cares about the next generation's well-being. The message is urgent but hopeful. We don't have to accept this crisis. We can raise a less anxious generation if we act now. Here's what this book leaves us with. The teen mental health crisis is real, recent, and global. Childhood has been digitally rewired, and the results are alarming. Smartphones and social media are powerful drivers of anxiety, especially for girls. Kids need freedom, not just safety. Play, not just screens. Stress, not just comfort. We can start healing the next generation with 4 bold but practical rules. Thank you for watching this deep dive. If you found this valuable, follow Some and Sense for more powerful book breakdowns that help you understand the world and yourself a little better. Until next time, unplug a little, play a little, and take care of your mind. Want more life-changing book summaries? Hit subscribe and check out our next video, where we dive into more books that help you think deeper and live better. You'll find this book and thousands more at www.e-booksunlimited.com. Over 700,000 ebooks across 500 genres, packed with titles from your favorite top authors. Check out the link below for all the details.